already. Whatever I say to you will be the past, the present, to come. Very hot energy. If I tell you something you don't know, you will know it in moving into the future. And if I mention anything medical, it's because they're telling me, not because I'm a doctor. So I've got really hot, huge hot energy, powerful, smiley and happy energy is what I want to say. Oh, that feels lovely. My belly's tightening up, so there would have been something, or you or them, that would have had something to do with belly, stomach area inside. It feels like just kind of a squeezing feeling somehow. I don't know what that is. And it's taken across a pain on my right side. So whoever's got that, or if it was him, he's showing that to start with. But very, very happy energy. Very happy to be here, he's saying. And he's saying the road that you tread is your road. So you going forward doing what you want to do, basically it means. But he's showing me a road and you walking on it. Sometimes it's lonely, sometimes there's people there, sometimes there's vehicles, sometimes there's other things, but he's going forward with you. So if you've got, even if you've got family and stuff like that, it's you. What do you want? Where are you going? How are you doing it? It's making you want to connect to you more and more strongly. He's also showing, he keeps showing me that road, so I don't think I've finished on that. The road is long, he's saying. It's like it go, you know when you see a road in a picture sometimes and it goes like that, but it kind of never ends in the picture. That's how I can see it. He's saying it's your never-ending road. And remember that we have a never-ending life, but it's not all in the human body. So meaning the soul carries on, is eternal. So he's bringing that forward. He's saying for you to connect to the wise and the wisdoms of life. I feel you are a very old soul, and I feel that his old soul and you old soul join together somehow to help you to move forward. So if you meditate, if you contemplate, if you just sit in a space, excuse me, of quiet, and bring him forward, ask him to come forward. You don't have to see him, just feel or know what he's telling you. He is here to guide you in your life, and I would call him a guardian angel, but he feels more than a guardian angel. My eyes just went a bit blurry then. I don't know if he would have had blurry eyes or if it's something that you've got or someone else on earth. And mostly my left eye is going a bit blurry, like I've got a film going over it. Is also showing breathing in the fresh air, but getting the sun on your body. So feeding your body outside and feeding your body inside with the breathing in of the fresh air. It does take you to new countries and new states. And he's saying don't just stay in one place because you're not meant to. It's like you're meant to experience so many different things. He just sits in a chair, then he moves and sits on a stool. So he sits in different places, but he's always watching you, always guiding you. So he just sits wherever it's appropriate for wherever you are. I am seeing you writing, and I am seeing you published. So whatever takes your fancy later on in life, if you're not doing it now, you will write. Always make notes of poignant times in your life, because when you reflect back, very often you can't remember, and make sure you make a backup. Oh my gosh, I did loads of voice recordings for my third book that I'm working on, and they've all gone because my phone broke and I can't get the voice recordings back. So make sure you write or record and back up everything. So he's showing you that, making sure you write down poignant times. And there's something about cheese, love or a hater, or somebody making cheese. Was you saying that today? Good. That's him then listening to you. Get on with it. Get on with what you need to do. And it's like it's like I don't want you to stop, and always pick away at things. He's showing, do a bit of this and a bit of that and a bit of the other. And I was talking about this myself yesterday. 80%. This is how I work. 80% of a lot of things, and then you flick over 20%, 20%, 20%, and it's done. There's money coming. It's just bringing money in. I don't feel you've got any worries in your life. You'll have situations where they're not so good. Not everyone doesn't have a perfect life, because that's what life's all about, having challenges. But it's like you'll just get through them. It's like you're really good at waving goodbye to the past and then coming back into the present. It's like a sweeping, flowing movement in your life. My thighs are just going really cold. I've got no windows open, no doors. So, and I just felt the radiator and it's on. But my thighs are so cold. So if you ever get a feeling of draft or a cold energy on your thighs, I want to say that that's his energy coming around. It made me feel really hot to start with, but that's might be just to show me. But then I've got a cold on my thighs. Anything that you do, it's like, I'm asking what else he wants to tell you, but he's saying whatever she does for work, it will be the right thing for her. If you feel like leaving a job, leave it. If you feel like working for yourself, work for yourself. It's like, just do whatever you feel like doing, you know. It's almost like, if you need permission, ask him. If you don't need permission, just go forward and do it. And everything is unraveling. You know, it's like you've got a knitted jumper with all patterns on it, all scenes and patterns, but you're unraveling it and taking the wool into the future to make your own now. It's like all your past and everything doesn't matter, but I've got past lives in there. So you're letting go of all that and moving forward. But you've kind of still got that connection to the good bits, to what you need, but also a lot of past life coming in. A lot of past life. There's past lives as priests. There's past lives as a desolate woman that's got no money, sitting on the street almost begging. Well, she's not begging, she's just sitting on the street because she's got nowhere else to go. But I'm in a hot country with that, but people bring her food. She's got nowhere to go. So you've experienced the not so good. You've experienced like the religious side. What else has she got as a past life? I want to say the word Goria, not Gloria, Goria, G-O-R-I-E-R, I think, Goria. I don't know what that word means, or even if it's a thing, but I'm giving it to you because I feel that is some kind of a goddess or someone that's like from years and years ago. Please take it. Even if you Google it and it's not there, know that it's a word. Because sometimes, and I get this in trance, I get words in trance and you can't Google it because nobody's ever had it before. Or you can Google it and nothing comes up. But I want to give you that as some kind of a goddess or something going back years and years. It's like when you walk forward, I want you to walk forward knowing that you've got all of those past lives. I've got so much anxiety of death, and I think it has to be about past life, and that's why he's showing you that road. Yeah, that road going forward, and I'm talking about past lives. So the past lives are good. Sorry, this is just itchiness from spirit. So the past lives are good. So whatever's happened in a past life, it doesn't matter because it takes you to where you are. You have anxiety of death. Let me see if where anxiety and death connected in a past life. Let me do that. Oh, it's when they come so close. Like, let me get that. Anxiety, show us, please. Show me that anxiety and death so she can release it. Fear, fear, it's fear. Yeah, well, you can let go of it now because I'm going to tell you which life. It's a fear. And it was it's two anxieties to do with death in your past lives. One is a young boy. Sorry, I can't put a shunt point. One is a young boy. And I can see him. He's got a little black cap on. He's all dressed in black. He's got holes in his shoes, like little boots on. He's got holes in them. He's about 7 or 8 years old, and he's hiding in a cupboard. A cupboard, not under the stairs, a cupboard. And he's sitting there with his knees up and his arms around his knees, and he's got his head down. He has a fear of death because he just saw his grandmother pass away. But that's okay, but he has the fear. But that fear of with the little boy is you. You are the boy. So you witnessed a death which gave you a fear and anxiety of the death. So you're going to let go of the little boy. You need to do this. You can just speak yourself through it. You need to let go of the little boy. They call him Charlie. They call him Charlie. I don't know if that's his name. I just heard your granddad say they called him Charlie. So you were Charlie, a little boy, exactly as I've described, in a past life, which gave you the fear, is giving you the anxiety and fear of death now because of what you experienced as a little boy. So this is how I would release that. I would say, dear universe, thank you for allowing me to connect to Charlie. Charlie, one of my past lives. I am now ready to release all connections to Charlie, to death, to fear of death, to feeling anxious to do with death. Thank you. Show me. Fill me with abundance. That's how I would do it. But you do it how you do it. So you're getting letting go of Charlie. But then there's another soldier. You were a soldier and you were in a war. And it was when there was bayonets. And you witnessed so much death. And you didn't die. This is the thing. You didn't die. You were injured and hurt, but you didn't die in the space where the war is that I can see. You carried on and you hurt your leg. As you're moving away, you're dragging your leg as if you can't move it. You're just dragging your leg. And that fear is connected again to other people. So the boy to the other person. This one, what's this soldier called? Brett. They call him Brett. I don't know what his full name is. Brett. Brett in the war. I don't know what war, but I know they were using bayonets. We don't need to go into detail. So I would be, dear universal energies, thank you for allowing me to connect to Brett, the soldier in the war with the bayonet. I am now ready to release all my anxiety, connections, fear of death, around death, connecting to Brett and all areas of my life. Thank you. I am grateful. Show me the abundance, right? So if you say that, that will release it, but it won't just necessarily release it if you say it once. You might need to do them both separately for a month, every day, but it will go. So that's where your anxiety of death now and your anxiety now stems from. And that's why we've had to talk about past lives. Yeah. If anything's wrong with your recording, this will be going on my YouTube. It will have the date on it. That's how you'll know. It will say TikTok recording from, I think it's the 10th today. The 10th. Yeah. Yeah. So you can listen back. You can do whatever. You can thingy bob it yourself. But that's good. That's good. Remember their past lives. You might get emotional when you release them. You might feel something coming out of you, but that's good as well. So you could cry, you might get angry, you might get anything, you might get a vision. It doesn't matter. Don't stop doing it. Sometimes somebody said to me the other day, well, I stopped doing the releasing or something because it was making me cry. That's the whole point. Get it out. You know, you'll only be emotional for a little while because you're getting it out of your system. It's not something you need to hold on to anymore. Yeah. Now, what's he saying now? Let's have a look. Thank you for that. Oh, he's saying my pleasure. My pleasure. He's telling you to come back when you've done it. Come back again when you've done it, he's saying. Or connect to him when you've done it. No, I didn't have to come back to me. But come back when you've done it, meaning connecting to him. It's crazy you said something about Grandpa with wisdom, because that's what would always tell. Yeah, he's definitely old soul, full of wisdom. Yeah. Have you got anything else for her? He's tapping his heart, chest to you, heart to you. And I love everything about you, he's saying. I love everything about you. And you're always in my heart. And I love you. Whew. He's going now, I have to say. He's going. He's given us what we need. He's given us what we need. And bless you. Be careful what you ask for. He's lovely. I can't stop smiling. I know you're crying your eyes out, but I can't stop smiling. Well, my eyes are tearing up, but he is just so lovely. I could go and sit with him now for hours and listen. I really could. Oh, just so lovely. Oh, I can imagine that. I bet he was distraught when he passed over. Distraught, Jordan. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. There's always one person that you miss so much. I mean, I don't really miss people that have passed over because I'm always talking to her. But my Granny Mary, now she read so many books and she's always got a story, you know, and a bit like him, a bit like, not the same, but yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I just love it, Jordan. You go and have a bit more of a cry. See how you feel. He was such a storyteller, yeah. Oh, it must be the generation. Might not be as old as my gran, but yeah. Take his love and just go and release now. Do your releasing. It's beautiful. Yeah. Oh, Jordan, thank you for letting me connect to him. Bless you. Good morning, good morning. Oh, I know, Lorna. I love mediumship. You know, I love everything that I do. I love teaching and seeing people grow. And I love that connection to the people that have passed over. I just love it all. You know, years ago, this is how not to trust what you think as a human. So, you're welcome, Jordan. I used to think, and I was told a lot of the time that you need to concentrate on one thing, Jan. You're doing too many different things. Concentrate on one. I could never do that. I'm going back 20 odd years, 25 years. I could never concentrate on one thing because something else always came in. And ever since I was 22, I let the universe guide me. I stopped deciding what I wanted. I allowed the universe to guide me. So I knew that everything that came onto my path I was supposed to do. Well, everything that they gave me, I kind of carried on learning it and growing with it, and they never took it away. So I thought, why would I say to the universe, I don't want that, when they're giving it to me and they're giving me the teaching of it? So I kind of never really resonated with those people that said that to me. And then, this is only about 3 years ago, I went to see this guy who's a medium, psychic. He's got his own, does his own tarots. It's more of a tarot reader, basically, but he's got the other stuff going on. And he said to me, well, it's probably 4 years ago now, even might be 6. I don't know, probably 6. Can't remember. Anyway, I sat down with him. It was at one of these fairs, and I sat down. I thought, I'm going to see him. So I sat down, and he was like, shuffle the cards, do whatever, give me a piece of jewellery. So I did. And then he said, you'll never do that. I said, what do you mean I'll never do it? And he said, you'll never do just one thing because you're not born to do one thing. And he was looking at me like this, you'll never do one thing. Stop listening to what other people are trying to tell you. And all that time in my life, I kept thinking, maybe I should focus on this, or maybe I should focus on that. And I couldn't. And when he said that to me, I cried my eyes out because it was like somebody giving me permission to be my true self, you know. It's just, all he needed to say was those words. He said other stuff and I was like, yeah, thank you. And it all meant something to me, but it was those words that changed me. And I carried on. It must be 6 years ago, but look at all that time that I spent thinking, oh, I should perhaps concentrate on this or that, when I just know that I love everything. I love all of it. So that's why I dip in and out of everything. And I am a real 80-20 girl. I always have been. 80% of this, and then I do 20% of a lot of things. And then I finish them all. I've always got stuff on the go, But that man said that to me, and it was something that I'd felt for years, but I never trusted it, did I? Or did I believe it? I must have believed it because I carried on with it. But yeah, oh, excuse me. But yeah, just go with what your soul's telling you. My soul was telling me you're going to do this, 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 and this. And I do, you know. It certainly did, Laura. There's a few times in my life where what people have said something, and it's like, change your life. And it has changed my life. Like when I've read my North Node in here, which I'm going to be doing at 2 o'clock today. If anybody wants to come on live at 2 o'clock, if you've already had your North Node read, it would be the same. The same, it doesn't change. But I could read something else out of the book if you've already had it done and want to come on. But at 2 o'clock, I'm going to be reading what attributes you need to bring into this life and what you need to let go of, according to your North Node sign, which isn't the same as the sign that you were born under. Well, I've never met anyone that had the same one yet. So come and join me at 2. I'm doing it on the Book of Faces at the same time. So we'll do that. I will need to know your birth date. So if you're prepared to put your birth date on here, I will need to know that. But yeah. Phew. That's at 2 o'clock. 9 o'clock now. Look, I'm only just eating my ginger. I've been on here since 7:30, eating it, drinking it. That's weird. That is so weird. When I was in the kitchen, this is freshly made this morning. When I was in the kitchen making this, I could smell something, right? And I thought, is it dirty dishcloth? You know that dirty dishcloth smell? Or dirty tea towel smell? You know when you need to wash it? I could smell that. It's this. It's the ginger. Or cayenne pepper or something. Haha. Yeah, ginger, lemon, cayenne pepper and a bit of water. That's today. Whew. Let me just drink this and just not get rid of those people, but let me change that energy. Just then I'll do a few more till about past. And then I'll probably go and get on with my book. You can make it as strong as you want, Laura. Like sometimes, you know, I'm like, but that's usually, it's hitting the back of my throat today, not my mouth. If you want to pay for mediumship, Laura, you go onto my profile, then my link tree, and it will say social media payment. Let me know if you do it. I also put honey in it when I'm just about to eat it. This is a big one. Not as big as this. Is £2 something. It's not just about the price. If you've got to check, because I once went to one of these farmers market kind of thing where there's all different stalls, and there was a woman selling ginger like this, ginger drink, another drink, and something else. And I said, oh, I like ginger drink. And I was looking at it, and she was telling me how good it was and all of this. So I bought some. Anyway, when I got home, I had a look at the packaging, and the sugar content was outrageous. And it was sugar. It wasn't like a bit of honey or something like that. It was sugar. So anyway, I rang her up. No, I sent an email and I said, you didn't tell me there was... I asked if it was all natural and good for me. I asked, and she said, I sent her an email saying there's too much sugar in this. That can't be good for you. Anyway, she didn't answer the email, so I rang her up. I said the same. She says, well, you could have read the label when you bought it. She was ever so arsey, really arsey. I said, well, I want my money back. I said, I don't want it. I want to send it back to you. Anyway, she didn't like the fact that I wanted to send it back. I said, well, I've got your address offline. She says, oh, well, that's just an office. I said, I don't care. I said, I will send it to that address and I want my money back, please. Anyway, I did send it back. I sent it recorded delivery, and about 2 months later, she sent me my money back. But so much sugar in them, you've got to be careful. Just check it out. Check out what's in the bottle. M&S do a very good one. 5 shots in one for £4. Oh, I didn't know that, Charlie. 5 shoots. Oh, 5 shots in one for £4. That's not so bad then. But I'd still check the ingredients. You see, there must be some additives in it to keep it. It's got to be, there's always additives to keep it. But how long does it keep for? Does it have additives? Thank you, Tuna Holes back. Tuna Holes back in the house. Reiki 1, Reiki 2 and Spiritual Healing workshop on the 16th of March. If you're interested to learn Reiki 1, Reiki 2, then you can be a practitioner at that level, and spiritual healing. In a day workshop, you can come and join us. You can check out my link tree on the profile, and you can have 3 lots, 3 payments. You can do it in 2 payments. You can do it in 1. And or if you are a subscriber, you can have it at half price. Mediumship. Who is it to, Laura? Please. You can have it at half price. That's one of the advantages of being a subscriber. Another is on a Wednesday, we have subscriber only session with a live meditation. I'm just waiting for her to come in, Laura. Thank you. Just want to do can you only change your name once a week? I just want to give 2 cards to Lorna. Lorna, this is Raphael and empathy. So empathizing with yourself, this is you. So I don't want you to be empathicking with other people. I want you and empathy, connecting to yourself, doing good things for yourself, pampering yourself with that Raphael coming in there. Mr. Raphael. Gabriel is showing you inspiration. So inspirations will be sent to you backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. And then you've got the divine. Surrender to the divine. Oh, I've got hiccups now off of that one. So anything that you don't want, you don't like, you don't feel you want in your life anymore, surrender it to the divine. Look how the moon is shining there. I know it's from my light, but I've never noticed that before. So connect to the whiteness and the brightness of the moon. Check out the moon energy as well, is what I need to say, Lorna. I don't know if you're still here. Oh, and then you've got a little earth angel. Made for an angel, it says on the back. Beautiful. Made for an angel. Look at that. How lovely. Feeling good. Right, we're going to Laura's mum now. Laura Tunnicliffe. Not a special on, well, kind of. Yeah, at 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. my time. I'm doing connecting to people's north nodes. If you've already had your north node read, when I read the what's good for you and what you need to let go of, then I'll read another part of the book in your north node for you. So if you've got nothing to do and you want to come on and you've already had it, then you can do that. You need to give me your date of birth online. That's the only thing I ask for. So Laura's mum, let's have a look. You're screen recording, Laura. No sunrise today. So if you could just hold your comments whilst I do Laura's mum. Yeah, no worries, Robes. Oh, okay. Well, you just pull your screen down. So you pull your screen down and then pull it again, and it's in here. And sometimes there's 2 pages. It's not on this one, but it's a little dot or a dot with a square around, or it doesn't matter because I'm putting this on YouTube. So she's getting me tidying my desk up. She was a tidier, wasn't she? Tidying. Okay, so have a look on YouTube. Jan's channeling channel. And that'll be fine. So yeah, she's making me tidy them cards up. Oh my God. Thank you. It's supposed to be sushi, Lorna. Tuna hole. I keep getting that smell. That's strange. Right, Laura and her mum. So she's got me tidying the desk. She's just said, I'll sit there till you're ready. Laura Tunnicliffe. I'll sit there till you're ready, Jan. She's sitting in a chair. She's sitting quite upright and straight, not slouching her back. And she's passing it forward. So what are you passing forward? Is this, oh no, I'm not asking questions. I feel like she's showing me that something is passed forward through the generations. I don't know if there's a kind of a, whether it's a gene or an illness, or there's something passed forward. A defect. This is the word she's giving me. So that's what I'm saying. A defect or something passed forward, or yeah, that's how I'm saying it. That's what she's showing me. It might miss a generation here and there, but she's showing me there's something passed forward through the generations. Could be just a trait, like the tidying trait, but something there. She's saying that. Oh God, she keeps telling me not to look at her. There's a little treasure chest. I want to say the words treasure chest. So there could be the words treasure chest written somewhere, or you might have a little treasure chest with things in. With things in it. Like memorabilia, that kind of stuff. She's talking about car tyres, somebody's car tyres, or needing a new car tyre, but she's saying car tyre, she's not just saying tyre, so maybe she would have been a bit precise in her speaking. She's also showing neat and tidy, like she reminds me of a twin set girl. She's neat and tidy. She's showing also that she's got a shopping bag by the side as well. A shopping bag and a handbag I can see down by the side of a chair. So she would have things in there. I feel that somehow she wasn't ready to go, but it was her time to go, I have to say. So I wasn't ready to go, but it was my time to go. But then I felt ready. It's like I wasn't ready, then I sort of like succumbed to it, that kind of a feeling. I feel she knew before she went that she was going. I feel she'd like, she said I had a premonition. So she had a premonition, or she had a thought of not wanting to go. But I feel, no, I didn't want to go. I feel that she saw something and then that was okay to go then. But it might have been just in a split second. Don't feel weeks in between that. She's saying she doesn't particularly like the trees now they haven't got the leaves on. I was just looking at mine. She says, no, I don't like those trees without the leaves. And she's saying that there's your namesake somewhere. Someone's named a child Laura, or that Laura goes back in the past. And she's showing you everything that you're doing is right. Keep doing what you're doing, basically, she's saying. She's rubbing her hands together like this. Now, this usually means a bit of money or something coming in, or bringing something, or ready to receive. Ready to receive, she's saying. Get ready to receive. So something's coming onto your path you need to receive. She's talking about, like, her as a... She's saying... guardian angel, not guardian angel. She's saying guardian angel. So she's, they've never said that before ever to me. So she's guiding you, a guardian angel. She's guiding you in your life, taking you where you need to go, that kind of thing. What else? Porridge. I can see porridge, smell porridge cooking. She might have loved it or hated it, or to you. I can smell the porridge. She's also talking about someone making custard, but it all stuck to the bottom and she tried to sieve it. Then I can see lumps in the sieve. So again, I don't know who, but she's showing me that scenario. She is with her mother and her mother. There's the mother line, mother generational line. She's saying we've all connected together and she likes being with them. And she's showing me the piano. Somebody would have liked to have played the piano. I can see the keys and everything. And what else? Oh, I can see licorice all sorts. So it's a love or a hate with the licorice all sorts. And certain parts of the Bible she didn't like. I don't know if she read all of it or she was a real Bible reader, but certain parts of the Bible I didn't like because she's showing me the book. She's saying, no, I didn't like some of that. So either she didn't believe it or, you know, whatever, however it fits to her. There's a bulb going to go as well. Something to do with a bulb going, not a bulb going, not working. What signs are you showing your husband? He'll find a feather, that's for sure. I can see a feather. You know how they get them in random places. I can see that. What else are you going to show your husband? She'll shut the drawers. I don't know if he leaves the drawers open a bit, but she's saying she'll shut the drawers. She won't bang it and there's no poltergeist or anything like that. But I feel he might go to a drawer one day and think, I'm sure I left that open. Like if he was getting his underwear and taking it in the shower and then coming back and he'd left it open. That, well, underwear drawer then, because she said underwear. But there's something about her shutting the drawer, or she would have shut drawers and he didn't. There's something to do with that. What else are you going to show him? She's telling him to get on with his life. She's saying, don't be miserable. She's saying, don't be miserable. Just remember, I'm where I am and you're where you are, and I can still come and talk to you. You can talk to me as well. A bookcase as well. There's a bookcase, something to do with a bookcase or the books on the bookcase. Tell him to celebrate then. When she just read that there, she's saying, tell him to celebrate. Celebrate the anniversary of her passing. Get a little cake and put a candle on it, she's saying. You know, she's saying, I'll see him again when the time's right. What else? Something in the garden as well. Oh, that'll be nice, Laura. Yeah, get a cake. That's what she's saying, get a cake. Something in the garden. When the crocuses come up. Something about the garden and when the crocuses come up. That's something as well to do with him. And something to recognise. I feel there'll be the letter coming through the post with her name on it. How many years since she passed? But I'm getting a letter coming through the post and I can see it's addressed to her. Or got her name on it, or Mr. and Mrs. You know, sometimes, a year. Oh, bless you. Sometimes, like, you know, yearly stuff comes through. Like my mum had one, it got my dad's name on it, and he's been gone maybe 5 years now. But that does happen. So anyway, I can see that. 16th of December, bless. Remember what I said earlier, the kind of a key turns at the year. So see if your dad changes a bit after a year. Sometimes it's not so strong in the older people, but it did with my mum, and she's 90 now, but she was 80 something when he passed. What else have you got for him? Have you got something for your husband? Something about going back in time to a pantry. Talking about a pantry. He'll know, she's saying. Ask him about the pantry. He'll know. She's saying that. She's thankful to have him as a husband. And I don't know if she did something with his feet. I don't know if his feet, she's showing me his shoes, or there might have been a time where she needed to put his shoes on or something like that. I can see her putting his shoes on for him, or helping him. Like, we can make that helping him, putting his shoes on. Maybe it wasn't very well or something and he had to have help. Oh, you know what? Do you remember when people used to make like a pudding and put it in a rag? My gran used to call it a rag pudding, and with suet, a suet rag pudding. Oh, I used to love that. Wouldn't eat it now, but a suet rag pudding. I can see her tying the rag up and putting it in water. I don't know if she made that or her mum, because her mum's just come in as well. The rag pudding she's talking about. He must know what that is. Oh, and then there's something about the mince pies. I can see lovely pastry mince pies, but then I can see burnt mince pies. So there must have been a disaster of mince pies at some point. Now ask him about the logs, she's saying. Ask him to tell you about the logs. Logs, as in wooden logs. And then there would be an ornament somewhere that was like a little merry-go-round. A little bit, it was an ornament. Oh, I've never had a steamed bacon roll, Sally. I've only ever had it sweet. A merry-go-round. Small ornament like this. She keeps doing like merry-go-round. She keeps doing that. What else? She's saying, don't forget I love you all. She's doing that. Don't forget I love you all. Tell him to get out a bit, she's saying. Tell him to get out. Laura's loving you as well. She's laughing her head off. Smiling, not laughing, smiling. He just needs to go for a walk every day, she's saying. Just go for a walk. To the corner and back, she's saying. Go to the corner and back, but he needs to go for a walk every day. Out in the fresh air. She misses you all. Giving you love, lots of love. Lots and lots of love. Fight the good fight, she's saying to him. Fight the good fight with all thy might. I think that's part of a hymn, isn't it? Fight the good fight. He'll know that as well. She's telling you just to be you and thankful for what you've done and what you're doing now, and giving you blessings and peace. Blessings and peace. She's asking me if that's enough. That's their way of saying they've had enough. She's definitely helping. She's doing as much as she can from her side. Even to the point that she goes in his bedroom. Yeah, helping you and helping him, because I can see her going in his bedroom and she's she's saying, I sing him a lullaby. Does he ever say he can hear voices or hear singing, or he heard singing in his sleep or anything like that? Look out for him saying that, because she's singing him a lullaby to get him to sleep. She's sitting in the bedroom. Oh, bless her. Yeah. Buzzing around you. He'll hear it. Buzzing. She's buzzing. Like, you know, buzzing around, buzzing about, buzzy bees. Buzzy bees. Yeah. Take control, she's saying. Take control and you'll be fine. Now she is going. She's saying, take control and be fine. Don't forget I love you all. And she's giving you a kiss going forward. Yeah. Yeah. Lots and lots of love to you all from her. Love you, Mum Laura. Love you all. Bless her. Oh. Yeah, I like that. Have you got one of her scarves? She's just putting a scarf around your neck. But I feel it's one of hers. So if you haven't and your dad's still got some, maybe you could have one. Or if you haven't and you haven't, then buy one in memory of. Yeah. Yeah, lovely. Beautiful. Thank you, Laura. She's going now. Popping off. Oh, excuse me. Oh, you bought a red one for a funeral then? That's the one then. I know it's got something to do with her. Oh, that's nice. Wearing red at the funeral like that. What a lovely idea. Yeah. Bless her. Definitely around you. Definitely helping you. Morning, Paula. I did see you come in. So I'm going to... should I do a few more before I go? I was going to go then. My mum was buried in her red dress. That's why. Oh, that's lovely. You know, my mum wants to be buried in a nightie. She's got a nightie ready to be buried in. And she buried my dad in pyjamas. Yeah. Each to their own. I know. Right, let's do a couple more. Let's do one card, one trinket, and then I've got to go soon. And I will be back on at 2. Jan, can I ask if you have an item of a past loved one, what's the best way to connect with it? I'd just hold it. If it's jewellery, just hold it and just rub like that and close your eyes, and then you might get pictures behind, like you might see pictures to do with this, or you might just get a feeling or a knowing. But rub. Let's just say it's toilet roll. My tissue was a scarf. I'd rub, or I'd hold it against me, or I'd just hold it like that. I've got a couple of my dad's handkerchiefs, you know, the real ones, and I would just hold them. But I always end up rubbing. I always do that. But yeah, I would do that. So Susie, let's go to Susie Truelove. So benediction, moving forward. May the strength be with you. And then you've got the key coming out, the key to the door, moving forward, opening the next door in your life. So you've got new start, different things coming in. TikToker in romance, joining you and soul together. Feeling connected, feel love, feel the redness and the passion for love, for life, for living. And then you've got your open fish, which is all about the abundance coming in. And then K, you've got integrity, balancing the scales, moving forward. Lovely big aura here, Kay. So connecting to your aura, thinking aura as you're moving forward, knowing it's big. And then you've got the connection with the iris flower, that's usually purple. So connecting with the purple and releasing of Archangel Michael as well. N, you've got compassion. So this is your life here. It's come through to here. So now you need to just stop and take stock. What am I doing? Where am I going? How am I dealing with things? And then when you've decided that whatever you've done is right, what you've let go of is right, you're going to move forward and go through that part of your life. And that's the good bit. You've got an umbrella coming in, which is all about protection. But it's protection from other humans, not spirit. Then that person that's got flowers and squiggles and things. This is Zafkael. Surrender. I would go out in a field, hold my arms open like this and say, I'm letting go of, I'm forgiving, I'm doing whatever, surrendering, releasing to the universe. And then you've got a little leaf coming in here. So the leaf to me is, I can't get it properly. All my nails are broken off. Leaf. So the leaf is all about the shedding and the growing, the new growth, and the, like autumn time and all of that. You're welcome. So there we go. That's what we've just got. Is there anybody else that just wants a one card before I go? Anybody that's new, I do come on here every morning, 7 to 7:30, and I stay till 9:30 till 10 or 10, and then I'm back on again at 2 o'clock today doing the North Node stuff. If you want to connect to me off of here with a private reading, I've still got the offer 30 for 30 in WhatsApp, but you would need to connect through the link tree on here. I think oh, that's just reminded me. I'm sure I've got a link tree to reply to. Paula, this is for you. Moving forward, evolution, moving on. This is your 4 in here. 4 months, 4 weeks, 4 years, whatever the 4 is. But I need 4 something to get out. So it's releasing everything from the old, letting go, coming to terms with forgiveness, all of that stuff in here. Then you're moving forward. So as you're shedding your stuff, you're then able to move forward. And don't forget to always keep the key to your heart, because it's yours. Love that. Beautiful. So I hope you're all right anyway. So yeah. Pop back on at 2 if you want to know anything about your North Node, the reasons that you're here for, and the reasons and things that you need to let go of. That's at 2 o'clock. So I'll be working through that. If you've already had your North Node and you want to come on, then I shall read something else out of there to help you. North Node changed my life. Another thing that changed my life, North Node did. But it's whatever you feel. Oh, bless you, Paula. There's been a bit of stuff going around, I think, hasn't there? Somebody I know had really bad muscle problems, but it seems to be going, so I guess it was just a virus. Oh, bless you, Terry. Don't jeopardise your work. Oh, anyway, I'll see some of you later. If not, I'll see you in the morning. Take care and have... Doctor thinks it's my kidneys. Ah... What, like a kidney infection? Because that can be really painful, can't it? Get your water down, you Paula. Flush it out. Keep drinking, girl. Oh, I've only ever had a kidney infection once, and it was really painful. It like came in waves. It was like nothing, and then it would squeeze, and then it would let go. Not very nice at all. But anyway, you look after yourself. And, yeah. Oh, bless you. You just look after yourself. Take care. Don't forget, sleep is a good way of repairing. Oh, anyway, take care, everyone. And I will see you soon. Bye for now. Take care too.